fire. G5 stunting, so they think that I'm flyer. 209, yeah, keep it live like the wire. I'm way past hot, so they think I'm on fire.
Praise the Lord and pass the ammunition. Making count when the stack of money are my ambitions. Competition where? I don't see them here.
It's music, more talk on DC Free 89.5.
Yo, what's up with it? It's your boy Miggetty Maine. You are tuned into the Gold Rush Show, and I have a special guest in the building, Mr. Leger himself of Livewire / ClefNote Promotions. What's going on with you, bruh?
Man, just chilling, man, in the 209. You know, checking Miggetty Maine out doing this thing. You feel me?
Yeah. I don't know if you remember, but we met before.
Okay.
It was a minute ago. And before you leave, I got something I'm gonna show you, like that kind of like. It's gonna hopefully when you watch it you'll be like, oh, okay, I remember that night.
Okay.
So
off top.
But yeah, but anyway, I had I had heard nothing but great things about you. Like through a lot of people, I heard like you was a very good singer. Like I heard you sung opera. Yeah. You did like a whole lot of other things, So I had really like wanted to like reach out and then get you in here because I've been bringing in different artists and such. And since you being the R&B artist in the area, I wanted to talk to you and like just get your take on like what was like your musical influences that wanted you to get into the field.
Man, well, I got a lot of family that sang, that did their thing. My mom, she used to sing in a choir, and that was actually the same teacher that I was taught by. And my uncle sang, and my on my dad's side, Uncle Danny, and then my Uncle Mel, he sang. I had a heck of uncles that was just doing their thing. So Uncle Michael, he was singing. So like it's really been in like my whole family. It's just been in the genes. You feel me?
What's like one of your like earliest memories of like you being a kid and like really like maybe showing out?
Oh man,
like having fun,
Well, the first time I used to be a little bad kid. I was hella bad. Didn't listen, didn't do nothing. So one day we used to sit in the back of the class, like in 3rd grade, me and my partners, right? And the teacher was like, okay, well, you know what? Y'all always talking. You need to come to the front. And this was music class. Miss Fox, my first music teacher. So she put me right in the front. So I had no choice but to sing because I didn't even like the people that were sitting next to me. So I wasn't talking to them. So I was singing, and then she was just playing. And then she just stopped the piano and everything, was like, Jesse, I love your voice. And then everybody in the class was just laughing at me like, ah, yeah, for real. So you feel me? That was like the first time that I really noticed that, like, oh, okay,
like, like people.
Oh, okay,
it.
Yeah,
people
you okay?
Other than yourself.
Yeah, so I kind of stuck to it ever since then, and that was a cool experience. I remember.
Okay.
Shout out Miss Fox.
How long have you like actually been singing, like recording music?
I did my first single when I was 16.
Wow.
When I was 16, no, I think I was 15. I was a sophomore in high school. I went to Stag.
Okay.
And yeah, that was my first one. It was hella tight. I thought I was just a man. I used to have I put it on a tape recorder. It wasn't on CDs back in the day. I had a little tape recorder. I used to just play it when we used to go out and drive, like to all little track events. I used to put my song in, play automatic rewind, just play a couple back. Yeah.
No, but looking back on that song now, like, would you consider it corny? Was it?
You know what? Yeah, it was probably corny. You feel me? It probably was. But, it was cool, though. I still remember it, though. That's the funniest part about the whole situation. Somebody just hit me on Facebook. I swear to God.
About
the song.
They went to school with you?
Like 6 months ago, I swear to God. It's like, hey, remember that song you used to play? Oh, yeah, man. I remember that song. I was like, wow.
So they like, yeah. So and when the people be saying they know him and he's singing, like, no, I know him. Like I knew him back when
he had his first tape.
Oh man,
not CD, first tape.
So like, a lot of people want to know, like, how did you end up getting down with Livewire Records?
Man, well,
I say that. Only reason why I really say it like that, is because I think it's a lot of people that have the like why nobody's really signed me in a sense, or you know what I mean. So that's the only reason why I say.
That's a good question. Well, I get a lot of that. A lot of people always ask me because I was actually the first artist in Livewire that wasn't from Oakland. Okay. You feel me? So like that was like a big movement for Livewire's part, just to branch out, to see like some other talent other than, in Oakland. Shout out to everybody out there. But basically, I started throwing shows in Stockton.
With Charlie's.
Nah,
No,
nah. I first, nah,
No,
nah.
that's not. Well,
I've been, well,
I just know Charlie's.
nah,
was one
but
of them
yeah,
or
Charlie's
something,
was
right?
one of them. But actually, I started my first concert. It was called the Grown and Sexy R&B Concert Series in 2006, and I was doing shows there once a month. And the reason I was throwing shows, it's a little hole in the wall. It's called the Blue Moon. You feel me? It's on the north side. And would nobody else give me no chance of doing nothing, even though I had all the qualifications. I was in honors class. I didn't toured. I did hella stuff. They was the only person that gave me the opportunity. So I was doing shows there. Then it got bigger. And I didn't want to just keep singing because I didn't want people to get tired of my voice. You feel me? So I just started throwing parties.
And bringing in other acts to perform.
Nah, I was just throwing parties. It was just, I went from there to the Brick House. Then I went to Fats. Then I went to Maxim's. We did all that, partying and just doing hella parties. So I was like, man, I ain't even got to sing. I'll just sing whenever I want to. I was just playing my songs. So I wasn't even performing. I was just playing my songs. And it got so big that Bay Area artists was hitting me up like, hey, man, let me get booked out here. Let me book out here. But I was like, at the time, I was making so much money just throwing parties. I was like, why would I book you? Because I'm losing money just to book you because the shows is going to sell out anyway. Well, what happened was I met Stalin back at a Def Jam concert. They were doing like a big talent search by Shakur Stewart. He's the one that got Rick Ross his deal. And he helped Neo, Young Jeezy. He helped a lot of people. He helped Beyonce. Well, he was doing a big talent search. We both was performing there, me and Stalin, hella other people, the Jack of Hood Stars, Matt Black, Shady Nate, Stevie Joe. Well, we got each other's contact, and when I was out in that area picking up flyers for one of my parties, I hit him up like, hey, what's going on? I didn't even know who he was, never heard one of his songs or nothing. And he was like, hey, man, just come over and do a hook, because he was feeling what I was doing at the concert that we both performed at. And we went to his house. We went and recorded a song, and then a couple months later, he hit me back and was like, book me for a show. I was like, all right, I'll just do it just to do it, because I wasn't even making no money off of it. I'm just doing it just to
it was
network.
Like you guys were building
just building something.
So why not? Let's keep it going.
Yeah, so I went over to his house, sent him the deposit, and then he's like, hey, you want to record a couple songs for my album? I was like, sure. You feel me? Still not really knowing. You feel me? I'm just doing it. Recorded Self-Made Millionaire.
Right.
And then when his album dropped in January, that song ended up being like a hit, man. We toured like 6-7 states that year with it. And then he was like, man, we might as well just put a project together, because since I was throwing the parties, I was able to put the shows. I was the only person really putting shows in the whole 209, 916, and 530. I did Marysville, Yuba City, Sacramento, Modesto, and Stockton, and Tracy. So those are 6 cities that nobody else in the Bay could really do shows at. I had that whole market on lock. So it was more like a promotional thing. But then when they found out that I could sing, they was like, bro, we need to put you on some real
make business
stuff.
Out of it now,
exactly.
Right?
So like my advice to the other people is make sure that you don't sell yourself short just by doing music. The more things that you do, like if you make beats, if you're a cameraman, if you do photography, if you do hair, and you're into music, those are other avenues that can get people's attention, because everybody's a rapper nowadays. You feel me?
One trick
even if you, you feel me? Or even if you're a radio host, whatever else you can do, to bring that to the table. A lot of artists that's on is looking for those things, because those are the things that don't come so easy.
Well, yeah. Speaking of radio hosts, I do a number of other things. I crochet.
Okay,
you feel me? I bake cookies.
Man, you feel me? We might need some cookies on the road though.
I do a lot of things.
You got some sprinkles?
Because I could,
need
some
sprinkles.
If that's what you into. All right. Don't go anywhere. We're still gonna be here. I still got Leger in here. I still got ClefNotes promotion. Women in the building, and we'll get to that in a little bit. You are listening to the Gold Rush Show.
Hey, it's the best It's a polo gang party, polo gang party, it's a polo gang party. The bad hoes coming, polo gang party, polo gang party, it's a polo gang party. The bad hoes coming, polo gang party, 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 polo gang party. The bad hoes coming.
Yeah, I'm polo down, ain't this a polo party? Cause it's going down, you see him getting naughty. It's a polo affair, the vodka and hardy, the perp in the air. Yeah, I'm on gnarly, and I stay high. Call me Bob Marley, and I stay fly. Steve Harvey, polo gang, we in this thing, let me do my thing, you do